Hello everybody and welcome to My World. We would like to introduce the very large field of culinary studies and show you the many career pathways which are possible in the following culinary sessions. We want to share with you the insights, the possibilities available to you in your culinary career. During the culinary sessions, we're going to be introducing you to some of our expert international faculty and have fun by creating some simple, nutritious, and most importantly, delicious dishes that you will be able to prepare yourselves and amaze your family and friends. My name is Sean Leonard, and I'm the Executive Chef and Culinary Program Leader at BHMS with over 32 years experience in the culinary industry.
Hello, my name is Fabian Gysi. I'm a culinary instructor at BHMS. Training as a chef in Switzerland has enabled me to travel the world and experience the incredible culinary industry and what it has to offer. Why? Because studying as a chef in Switzerland is recognized worldwide due to the standards of education, food, and lifestyle. I've been working as a chef for 25 years now and love every day, as every day is different and more exciting than the last. After graduating culinary school, I worked in Zermatt, Switzerland, at the foot of the famous Matterhorn, gaining experience in different positions in the kitchen. But I was ready to travel, and so I went to work in an exclusive ski resort in northern Canada, where the guests could only get to the top of the mountain with a helicopter. Imagine the amazing opportunity to work as a pastry chef there. After that, I moved to the Olympic ski resort of Whistler Blackcomb, which is the largest and busiest ski resort in North America, where I spent a number of years in fine dining restaurants, honing my skills in every section of the kitchen. And this inspired me to take the next step. And so I established my own company, catering to villas and mansions along the shore of a huge lake, many of them only accessible by boat. I managed the company for a few years before selling the business so that I could continue my travels. The beautiful island of Bermuda, where I worked as a head chef for 3 restaurants specializing in the abundantly available local fresh seafood. From there, I moved to the Czech Republic to work in a restaurant noted in the famous Michelin Guide and serving the elite of Prague. Now, I continue to follow my passion and instruct young professionals at BHMS, training them to be able to forge their own path to glory in any of the many fields that the culinary industry has to offer.
But my journey also didn't start as a lecturer in culinary arts. If you also have the passion for food and have a goal to reach, whether that be as a food and beverage director, a hotel manager, a private chef, a corporate chef, food sports consultant, or maybe a dietitian nutritionist, then you will need to learn some new skills to achieve your goals. Students who start with us at the beginning learn everything from setting up a cutting station to hygiene procedures, right the way through to designing and creating their own signature dishes, menu creation, construction of food service premises, leadership skills, and everything in between, honing the life and soft skills of our graduates.
My dream after I completion of my graduation, it will be like I would like to be a celebrity chef. I want to be famous. Everybody does. So first of all, I would definitely plan to publish my own recipe book. And of course, I'm started working on my YouTube channel, which is called Culinary Meets Fusion. As I'm a chef, I can travel the world, and I have lots of opportunity to travel everywhere around the globe. So while traveling, I want to visit so many countries and their culture, their food. I want to take that and I want to be a sponge. I want to gain that knowledge out of it, and I want to bring back to my country. And my Indian culture will meet the fusion culture, like the foreign culture, and I want to make that happen, that these things but taste like Indian way. Being in culinary background, I would like to say I can be in restaurants, I can plan a menu, I can work on nutritions, and I can work on athletic menu. I can work with doctors, especially they need special kind of food for their hospital, and they have different variety of hospital menus every single week. Even like nowadays, people are trying to focus on more athletic, so they need their proper diet plan, and according to diet plan they need a proper menu, to improvise their strength and core energy. Focus on your career. That's how I focused on my internship thing. I came to know that there are so many properties coming into our school, and our school helped us with that. So I started applying for each and every interview, and I got through with it. And I would like to mention, this is one of the best feeling I received when I actually cleared the interview, and I was so happy that our school helped us to bring all those international properties to at one place, and where you can talk about yourself, talk about your professional goals, talk about your like what you wanna achieve in your what are your dreams. That's it.
We culinary lecturers are here to support our students during their culinary classes. This is no different outside of the classroom or kitchen labs. Through theme events, caterings, internal and external culinary competitions. We provide extracurricular activities with which we coach and support our students to develop their culinary skills. It's not like a regular school when classes finish and everybody goes home and calls it a day. This is real life, hands-on experience.
Dietitians are qualified in the study of and research into nutrition. The ability to provide advice about food and healthy eating is part of their jobs. Having knowledge in this area offers you, as a culinary expert, high ethical and quality standard founded on evidence-based science. Athletes need and search for professional support in experts with culinary careers. Elderly people live longer today. Nutrition slows their aging process and improves their health. There are so many opportunities and possibilities as this area is increasing in importance. Very large amounts of money are spent to gain a chef with nutritional background. There are so many opportunities laying here for you.
For some people, it's really important to know what we put inside our body, how important nutrition is, and so we become more healthier, we become more fit, we know what's our problem with our body. Every individual have their own diet, have their own time and what they could take or allergic to. We learn more about the business aspect about the culinary industry, what we should eat, what's inside the food, what's the trend, what's the techniques, the molecular techniques, the newer techniques. And I would say in year 3, the final year, it's a more hands-on business studying. So in our 3rd year in culinary, we have a last project, final project, that we need to create an event or a restaurant from the scratch until we even run the event itself. As a future chef, I would say learning nutrition will open a lot of career pathway for me. As a nutritionist for the football team, I could meet a lot of great football players, a lot of famous people, even in basketball or even in any sports. Nutrition is also important for people who's really aware of their body, who really wants to get fit, who really wants to be healthy, who wants to give their 110% in every day in their life. I think that's important also. Nutrition is a very specific science for specific people. A bodybuilder will need 5,000 calories within a day, but a swimmer or a model or a dancer would need a different amount of calorie. That's why we studied calorie. That's why the science of nutrition is really important.
Today, I'm preparing a watermelon and avocado salad. It's fresh, nutritious, and easy to make. To prepare this salad, we're going to use, of course, watermelon, avocado, and a few other ingredients which include a kale, mint, red onion, feta cheese, cashew nuts, and to spice it up, a little chili. To tie these ingredients together, we'll need a dressing. And for this dressing, we're going to use a few ingredients like mustard, some lime juice, a little olive oil, salt and pepper, and my personal favorite, a little maple syrup. And the reason I use the maple syrup is because it adds a little bit of sweetness to it, and a little sweetness always makes things better. Maple syrup is a much healthier alternative to processed sugars. If you don't have maple syrup, you can also use honey. Interesting fact, it takes one tree 1 year to make just 1 liter of maple syrup. So let's start making the salad. First, I'm going to peel the watermelon by cutting off the ends and then running the knife down the sides, being very careful not to cut away too much of the meat, but also cutting off all of the peels and not leaving any of the white bits inside. To cut the avocado, I'm going to insert the knife and run it all the way around the stone. The safest way to get the stone out is to cut into it and then twist it. Now I'm going to scoop out the flesh and cut it into cubes. The combination of watermelon and avocado gives us unsaturated fats, vitamins, and that juicy crunch from the watermelon. So while I'm making the dressing, I can tell you a little bit about the ingredients that we're using. The Dijon mustard is a little bit stronger than regular mustard and gives a little extra bite. I use limes, but you can also use lemons. It just needs that tartness. We use a little olive oil, nice fresh virgin olive oil. Of course, my maple syrup, which I've already explained, and salt and pepper. When you're making a dressing, such as we are now, which is basically a vinaigrette, you need to add the oil slowly to the other ingredients so that it doesn't split. Dijon mustard is a natural emulsifier which helps keep the ingredients together so that the oil and the water don't separate. To finish the dressing, we need to season it with a little salt and pepper. The pepper mill is used to grind the peppercorns. Now we'll add some of the dressing to the watermelon and avocado mixture, but not all of it. This is only to give the avocado and watermelon a little bit of flavor. It's important not to chop the mint too much, otherwise the leaves will oxidize and turn brown. So we have all the ingredients ready, let's put this salad together. Kale is a great source of iron and fiber and is considered a superfood. Feta is a healthy cheese rich in proteins, fats, and carbs. The red onion gives lots of vitamin C and also a depth of flavor, the umami. Cashews is another source of protein and also gives a little nice crunch to the dish. And now our spicy element to give a little bit of kick. Now we'll add a little bit more dressing. The salad is now ready. If you want to take it to the next level, we can add a little bit of sprouts, some edible flowers, things to give a little more flavor and color.
What a great salad. Simple to make, tasty. You can make this for all of your friends and family, and more importantly, it's a superfood. It's nutritious and it's healthy. Culinary and management. The two go hand in hand. Graduating culinary students are equally entering the management world, and not only in culinary management. As part of our culinary education, we guide and teach our students to gain knowledge in accounting, sales, human resources, to name but a few management subjects. So why do they need this? We're widening the career path for all of our culinary graduates to enable them to enter the fields of executive chef, food and beverage director, hotel director, food stylists, food scouts, airline catering, menu development, hospitality, entrepreneur, or even culinary instructor.
Some dishes timed by 7 are going to be more expensive due to high ingredient costs, so we play with the costs to balance the menu. Currently, we are creating a restaurant concept as part of our class, where we as a student create a menu based on a local demographic and open pop-up restaurant for 2 evenings. All dishes are costed appropriately in order that we learn how to make profit from our delicious food creation. The first thing we have to think about is the food cost should not be higher than 30%. Second is that mistake may happen in the kitchen and in service. Lastly, we have to think of is the seasonal availability, that the price may change in the main ingredients. To get the sales price of the dish, so first we have to use the food cost. We times it by 7 and then which covers our overhead and tax, which then gives us the sales price. This is the way that we calculate our sales price for our next pop-up restaurant.
For culinary management graduates, there is a world of opportunity open in the field of entrepreneurship. Every first-class meal for an airline or ready meal in a supermarket is created by a food development chef in a development kitchen, where chefs allow their knowledge and creativity to develop and shine. Opening your own restaurant or bar or chain, managing industrial-sized catering companies, becoming a food entrepreneur, a private chef for the stars, or on private yachts, being involved in the industry of food production. All of these fantastic professions are possible to achieve with a culinary education. Learning how to set up your own business might sound like a dream, but we are in the business of making dreams come true. Our culinary graduates learn exactly how it is possible to open a business and turn this into an entrepreneurial success.
Hi, my name is Fikret Amirbayli, or as my friends call me here, Frank. I'm a second-year culinary student at BHMS, and I'm from Azerbaijan. 5 years after graduation, I'd like to be my own head chef. I'd like to operate my own kitchen, my own restaurant, but not just any restaurant. I'd love to have a new American-style restaurant, preferably located in the western part of America. If I had a specific location, I'd say Atlanta, Georgia, because of the multicultural nature of the city. It's beautiful with people from different ethnic backgrounds, and the food there is magnificent. The chicken, the beef, the pork, every kind of food you can imagine, they eat and they love, and they have their own way of cooking it. And the reason why I choose New American is because it's all, I would consider it soul food. It speaks to your soul. It's delicious, but it's also simple, because I believe that dishes should be simple yet elegant.
See you next time. Bye.